Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to PDAC 2025 here in Toronto. Commodity TV, proud partner of the show here. It's day number 3, and we are now at the booth of First Nordic Metals and want to talk to Adam Cegielski, who is the president of the company. Welcome and good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, Adam, great to see you. Thanks for taking the time. How's the show so far?
Very busy, full team here, lots of attention, very close to our partners, Agnico here, so very good show so far.
Fantastic. So you get a lot of interest from investors?
Tons of interest on the banking side, on the retail side. So, we've done well the last 12 months, and I think it's going to be a big year. So,
okay, super,
very
great.
Exciting.
Yeah, then let's go into before we go into your company, I think a new research research report came out 2 days ago. Maybe you can elaborate a bit on that?
Yeah, it's our first official research coverage. Haywood Securities, Jamie Spratt went out. He did a $1.25 price target.
Oh, nice. What's the stock today?
Stock's about 50 cents.
Oh, that's a nice double. Okay.
Yeah, a nice double
Easy
price
double?
target.
Yeah.
I think easy, but he valued us basically on the asset. The partnership with Agnico shaped it as this exciting exploration story, which is really where we're going to generate the greatest amount of value. Put a $1.8 billion NPV on the project, so very well written report, and I encourage everyone to reach out to him and ask him all about it.
Yeah, I will definitely do that. Thank you very much for that. That's great. So 2024, how was the year for you? You closed, I think, also large financing, so you must be really happy now. You go full throttle with drilling, right?
Yeah, I mean, 2024 was a banner year. We took over the company a year ago. We rebranded it. 25 million market cap went to 100 million market cap, or 110. We raised $11.5 million with Haywood and Ventum in a bought deal financing. So that was, for a bought deal to be outside of Canada, it wasn't a lot of flow through. It was a big commitment. 2 new institutional shareholders. So
who are they? Can you say that?
US-based shareholders.
Okay.
So existing shareholders participated, and then a new fund came in out of New York. So again, it kind of, obviously the goal is to further consolidate the belt, and to have funding partners that are there for your long-term vision is important. We put a 4-month hold on it, so it wasn't a free trade warrant sort of clipping event. It was a very good institutionally placed financing, and we won TSX Venture 50, so that was a great award to sort of finish off the year. But most importantly, that cash, with about $8 million in warrants. Some of those warrants are coming in now, so I think we're going to have funding till middle of 2026.
Wow, that's good in those times.
Aggressive drill programs, it's sort of set us up. Yeah. We've had Agnico as a shareholder in last July, bought deal financing in November, big drill program this year, so I think you're going to see a lot of news. And these targets, there's a new discovery that we're drilling right now that was discovered.
And that's in Sweden, right? Then?
That's in Sweden. That's at the AIDA project. Yeah. That's really our focus now. 10,000 meters at AIDA. 3 years ago, I drilled 22.5 meters of 2.5 grams there. It was a brand new discovery. I think 7 out of 8 holes hit on that first program. Nice. So I think we can expect a little bit more technical success there. And then obviously, we're working to consolidate the belt, and we're ambitious and hopeful that happens very soon.
Okay, super. Now 2025, the year is still young. Gold is becoming close to $3,000. I think it's going much higher this year. My target is 3,600. Let's see what happens. So it would be good for you guys also. 2025, what specifically you want to achieve? Where do you want to be at the year's end?
Yeah, so I think with the funding in place, I think first we're listing on the Swedish exchange, the NASDAQ North. That's in 3 weeks. So I think getting further exposure in Europe, we've got a really good shareholder base across Central Europe and continental Europe. So I think getting new investors in Scandinavia is going to be a big focus.
Absolutely. There's money.
Money and loyal shareholders. Yeah. This is Sweden's largest gold deposit. So I think this is a story that's going to capture the imagination of the Scandinavian investors. We've added 4 new targets, so we have 8 multi-kilometric targets. So we have multiple years of exploration potential there. I think advancing all of those targets systematically is obviously the goal. But if we could do 10,000 meters at AIDA and start working towards a potential resource there, that's our major blue sky. That kind of doubles, the opportunity of Barsele. Barsele, we know, is a mine one day in the future, and we own approximately half of it. So really, can we find a second and third? So I would really like to get to the end of the year with a bona fide new discovery, well funded, and building towards a resource. And I think gold's going to continue to strengthen. I think you've got to navigate the markets because it's a little bit choppy with with everything that's happening in
yeah.
global politics.
That's
so
right, yeah.
I think it's good for gold, and I think that's good for us. And hopefully the equities respond, and we get some excitement in the market, because as you know, I mean, the higher quality stories with bigger mineral endowments, with quality teams, will capture the early investor attention. And I am starting to hear, we're close to maybe seeing some new money coming into the sector. There's a few pension funds sniffing around for gold projects. So interesting times for sure. So
Definitely, yeah. And I have the feeling, because your neighbors here, Agnico Eagle, and they are also a big shareholder of yours.
Yeah.
When you say maybe 1, 2, 3 mines, it sounds to me a little bit like they know why they are in, because they are already in Scandinavia, namely Finland.
Yeah, I mean, we can always speculate, and
Maybe expansion from Kittilä.
I think it's a little far, but I think they're very happy with their with their investment in Scandinavia. I think they like being in regions where they can, I think we both heard Amar say they like to be somewhere where they could be there for 50 years, and they know that the stability is there. So you've got this fantastic geopolitical situation where Sweden is even more proactive on permitting mines. Of course, if we can find a second deposit, you've got 100 kilometers of strike. You've got this amazing deposit partnered with Agnico. I mean, we just want to show the market that we can find a second. We're explorers. Our goal is to go find more ounces. We've done a great job on the real estate story. We've put together an entire camp, which is very unique.
Yeah.
You're not going to find this sort of a district controlled by one company, with a 2.5 million ounce deposit, drilled by Agnico anywhere in the world. So we're going to do our job. We're going to find more ounces, and we're going to, let Agnico know exactly what we're doing, and they can,
maybe a good idea.
They can, listen, we're working on the ground. We're collaborating with our data sets. We're making sure that they know what we're doing. They've got tremendous experience on these belts, and they understand, and like what we're doing, and we share strategies. But these are our 100% owned projects. Just Agnico's a shareholder. Their equity has essentially doubled since they came in. So I think we're one of the more important joint ventures probably in their portfolio, just given what they're doing in Scandinavia. But they're a very busy company in Canada. They've got their plans.
Definitely, yeah.
And it's hard to argue with their strategy. They know what they're doing.
Well,
so
the success sells.
The success sells, and we're happy to be partners with them.
Exactly.
So
definitely, super. So the year is very busy. When can we see the first results then from the drill campaign? What
you're gonna see results within the next 4 to 6 weeks.
Oh,
so
that's
we
fast.
already have holes in the assay lab.
Okay.
We really like what we're seeing on the ground.
Yeah.
It's systematic. It's going to take time. We've got targets in the summer. We've got targets in the fall. So we're going to be drilling continuously on all different parts of the belt. But watch for the early results. We're expecting base of till results, which are those short holes that we did at 2 of our main targets. And the diamond drilling core probably within 4 to 6 weeks here now.
Super. Then we wish you well. Please hit us with good results. That is a great thing. I really need to have a look on your company.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very
it.
much, Adam.
Thank you.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, there was Adam Cegielski, the president of First Nordic Metals. Yeah, you heard it. The drills are turning 4 to 6 weeks for the first next results. And don't forget, Agnico Eagle is already a partner. And Agnico Eagle knows Scandinavia really, really well. And so from that perspective, this is not only one little project. There might be 1, 2, 3 mines. Really, you should have a look at the company. Thanks for watching us, and bye-bye from Toronto from PDAC 2025.